I'm quite embarrassed to say this, but I'm quite lonely.
Don't get me wrong, I love being single, but the worst part for me of being single is when you have a bad day and you come home from work and you come home to your empty apartment and you walk in and it's really dark, all the lights are off, and it's also really quiet, and you're the only person there.
I have no reason to believe that anyone will ever love me. I have no reason to put myself out there.
I'm 34. I've been single for 15 years. Whoever it is that said you're going to find the one when you're not looking, when you least expect it, is a goddamn lie.
This is pretty much where a lot of my anxiety comes from, being 42 and single, no kids, is that I'm gonna die alone.
It's not even really about like dying alone, like the actual like when I go, because I feel like there will be people around me, but it's more of like this fear of when I start getting older, like who's gonna help take care of me? Like who's gonna drive me to doctor's appointments? What if I get too old to like take care of who's gonna, like, I don't have kids that will help me do that. I know and my sister and I are helping my mom, and it helps my dad so much with all those things. Like, if I don't have kids, like, who's gonna do that?
Last time I had somebody to flirt with, I mean, it's been years. I don't even know if I know how anymore, honestly. I actually did think about this recently. I'm like, do I still possess the skills necessary to kiss? Like, I don't know. I don't remember. I mean,
Genuinely, walking down the street, looked at someone's eyes and went, they're a good looking person. Or even if you're using dating apps, when was the last time you looked at someone's profile and thought, yeah, they're attractive?
What do you mean you don't have a boyfriend? You're so pretty. What do you mean you have 0 men in your phone? What do you mean you've gone 8 months without... What do you mean? That makes no sense. Yeah, well, combine pretty with intelligent, strong, successful men do not like me. Men are very, very terrified of me. And the men who do like me, the ones that are attracted to me, are unavailable. Men who are in relationships actively. And uggo weirdos.
I'll be 41 next week, and yeah, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna really tell you the shit. So after the age of basically like 32, that is when you're just going to date people that are coming off of divorce, because they got married at like 25, 27. After 32, pretty much everybody has kids. Everybody's been divorced. You're going to go through a dry spell for like 5 to 10 years where it's just you're literally waiting for people to fucking get divorced. That's it. That's what you're waiting for. You're like, oh, that guy, I like him. In 3 years, he'll be divorced. So that's all you gotta do. You just gotta wait till you hit 40. But then they're all fucked up.
About 2 years ago, I was in a relationship with a man, but he was willing to invest in me physically, financially, emotionally, religiously, like all aspects. He wanted to make me a better woman for him. Well, he boosted my self-esteem and my well-being so much that I thought that I could do better than him. And now fast forward, I am now post dealing with a narcissist. I now understand that not all men have your best intention at heart. Not all men will invest in you, and not all men will uplift you. So when you get the opportunity to date such a man, do not let it go.
A bad girlfriend. I am a 25-year-old girl in a relationship with my boyfriend for over a year now. But last week, I was in the gym. And there was a guy there who I spotted since we were working out in the same area. And later, I saw he was on his way out. I always look around in between sets, so I didn't think anything of it.
Yeah.
But then before he goes out, he comes up to me and starts complimenting me. But girls, this guy was sensational.
Wow.
I jokingly told my boyfriend, but to be honest, I thought about it the whole day. I felt so guilty, but this man was so beautiful.
Wow.
And now I've been thinking, what if he comes up to me again, or would even ask for my number? But the thing is, I love my boyfriend and I would never cheat on him.
Are you married?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Is he happy?
I usually date men that are over the age of 45. I'm in my 20s, barely. I'm at the end of my 20s, but I usually date men that are over the age of 45. And even saying over the age of 45 is generous because they're usually over the age of 50. Why is that? Because I prefer the way that men of that age bracket handle themselves. I prefer the way that they move. I have recently tried to match and date men that are more my age. And by my age, I mean my literal age, or like max like 35. Almost as like a social experiment. I'm still gonna only match with guys who are like, who have, you know, who went to good colleges and who like, you know, are doing things with their lives and blah, blah, blah. But I'm only gonna match with guys that are like around my age.
Hi guys, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. So today's episode is quite special because we have these women who are not being delusional. They are catching up with reality. They are not deceiving themselves. They are taking accountability for their own actions in the past. So these two women caught my attention. I want us to delve into their videos. Let's start with this woman. I love the fact that she's being real with herself. I love the fact that she knows she's 37 years old, and because of that, she doesn't have enough time. Even though some women will be 40 years old and they'll be like, yeah, I have time. I can still have a child. I can still make babies. I love how this woman is being real with herself. And mind you, she's been divorced 3 years ago. I bet she didn't imagine her life like this. But then I hope she gets a man to impregnate her or whatever, and she gets a child because I feel for her. I love the fact that she's being real with herself. For real. I love women who take accountability and are not delusional. Let's continue. Now, our second woman is also so real. She's in her 40s. She's taking care of her mom and her dad. And now she's sitting down thinking, so who is going to take care of me when I'm old like my mom and dad? I don't have no kids. And which means no grandkids for her. And I like how she's saying, yeah, she knows her sister's kids are gonna look out for her. Of course, they are family, they will look out for you, but it's not gonna feel like your own kids because they would have their own life as well. They'll have their own parents to take care of. Who is going to be there for you at old age? I love how she's now thinking about this. It may be too late because she's in her 40s or 50s. How is she going to have kids? I feel for her now, for real. I mean, it's so sad women only have this thought when it's almost too late for them. It's just sad. Why didn't you think about this in your 30s or your 20s? Why didn't you have this thought? Why are you now having it in your 40s and 50s when it's almost too late for you to have a kid? Why? Why?